In 1993, from the bright lights of the big city of Las Vegas, Nevada, four young ladies formed themselves a music group and called themselves Sweeter Than Sugar. Sweeter Than Sugar consisted of, from left to right, Amelia Cruz. In the middle, we have twin sisters, Orish and Irish Grinstead. And on the far right, is their older sister, Lamisha Grinstead. In 1995, Sweeter Than Sugar was signed by Biv 10 Records. Biv 10 Records was owned by the legendary New Edition member Michael Bivins, who also was a member of the hip group of the 90s, Bev DeVoe. But yeah, Michael Bivins owned this Biv 10 Records. After signing Sweeter Than Sugar to his record label, Michael Bivins changed their name from Sweeter Than Sugar to 702. 702 is the area code for Las Vegas from which they came. So that's clever name change there, 702. While in the process of recording their debut album for the record label, two members of the quartet were replaced. Amelia Cruz and Orish Grinstead were dropped from the group, reportedly because of their lack of vocal ability, but who knows. They were replaced by Tiffany Villarreal and Camilla Williams. About 6 months after joining the group, Tiffany left the group, leaving the group as just a trio now. In 1996, 702 released their debut album called No Doubt, with hit singles Get It Together and Stilo, which featured the one and only Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. In 1997, with a hit album under their belt, 702 became the opening act for New Edition's Home Again tour. In 1998, their song Stilo became the theme song for the Nickelodeon TV series Cousin Skeeter. Also in 1998, Missy Elliott released a song called Beat Me 911 that featured 702 on that track. 702 was on that track, that Missy Elliott track in 1998. In 1999, they released their self-titled second album, simply called by their group name, 702. This album contained their biggest commercial hit, "Where My Girls At," which was a smash hit single, but it also was like an anthem for young women. It just became some type of anthem for young women at the time, and it was a smash hit, as I said. But yeah, the biggest hit of their career, "Where My Girls At." Later that same year in 1999, They were the opening act for Brandy's Never Say Never tour. During that tour, Lamisha took a 2-month maternity leave. During her absence, her younger sister and original member, Orish, briefly rejoined the group. In the year 2000, they were the opening act for Brian McKnight's Back at One tour. In 2001, Camila left the group. She was swiftly replaced by singer Cree Lamore. With the revamped lineup, 702 released Pootie Tanging that was featured on the soundtrack for the movie Pootie Tang. Shortly after the release of Pootie Tanging, Cree left the group, and Camila rejoined the group. In 2003, they released their third and final album called Star. 2 singles was released from this album, the title track, Star, and a track called I Still Love You. Neither one really did any major damage on the charts, or, so basically it was just had a minor success, like really disappointing success actually. So 2003 they released Star to disappointment, had a disappointing showing. In 2005, the ladies decided to go their separate ways. On April the 20th, 2008, tragedy struck as Orish Grinstead, the sister of 2 of the members of 702 and also an original member of the group, passed away. In 2017, all 3 members of 702 reunited at the Soul Train Music Awards, and it was a great sight to see. After reuniting in 2017 at the Soul Train Music Awards, they started to tour again over the next several years after that. After 2017, they started to tour again and do shows together. So I guess they worked a lot of their issues that they may have had out, and they wanted to make that money and go out and tour. So they, over the next couple of years, they started to even tour together. So that was a good thing to see as well. On September the 16th, 2023, tragedy struck again as Irish Grinstead passed away, nearly almost like 15 years after her twin sister Orish had passed away. And so another tragedy hit them on this day in 2023. Rest in peace to both of these twin sisters. Rest in peace, R.I.P. And continue to rest in peace. Hey, I would just like to thank these ladies for their contribution to the music industry in the 1990s, and wish the remaining members nothing but blessings and good fortune and light. And with that, I'm going to end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, comment on this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from the channel. Like I said, I'm out on this one. I'll see you hopefully in the next one. And peace. One love. Stay safe.